what happened last time, Kathy.
Where to start? So, consulting the big book of giants. We took a short rest.
Sorry.
So we took a short rest. We looked through the house. There was a female goblin, but she escaped, and Vince let her go. JCI goes upstairs, finds a bunch of shit. Weimar knocks over a chest. Breaks a bunch of shit. That would have been awesome. There is a human somebody behind a door. I have to get her to open it. Her name is Kella Darkhope. She is a bitch. We all go to leave the house and look at a bunch of other asshole goblins, kill this one by one, and then the bitch took all of our shit, including my signet ring. We did, however, find out that all the damage happened in one day, instead of like over a lengthy amount of time, which is sort of what we assumed. And I know exactly what I'm going to do when I find that bitch, so I'm ready.
Did we? I mean, that information came from her.
You don't know that she's the one who took it, but
That's
if
right.
there is any god up there, our GM will allow us to find this out, and then I can execute my master plan. So, I had a dream about what I did.
Okay, just one clarification. I was doing calculations. I don't know if I made it clear or not. I was just like, yeah, it's still daylight. You sure you want to notice? Like, it's like 1 o'clock. So, I mean, it really doesn't make sense. 1 o'clock when Cormac wakes up. So, because I think he only had 1 hour.
Yeah. When we wake up, it'll be like 4 p.m., 5 p.m.
By the time, well, yeah, it'll be like 4, something like that. So yeah, I mean, if y'all want to go to sleep early, you can.
Probably.
But...
If you get hit by a car, wouldn't you want to like sleep? Yeah.
True.
This is what happens when your body dies.
Yeah, it's all up to y'all, you know? It is all up to you! Alright, so anyways. Let's stop this.
Well, you know, I do have 1 hit die, so I guess I could use it.
Yeah.
Well, let's see.
Actually,
let me know when I wake up so I can do stuff.
I'm giving y'all level 2 of everything.
Oh
but
yeah,
your
level 2
health.
Crap.
Fully get rested to get the rest of your health. So yeah, you have 1 hit die. But you shall have 2 when you wake up. Kitty wants to join. Did she not start a bitch? I don't know. That's something to find out. She was actually pretty polite. She was very, very nice.
She's gonna be super polite after we're done with her.
I just thought it was funny.
She robbed us.
I just thought it was funny. They says like, doesn't she get a turn? I was like, yeah. She had been taking her turn. Her turn was waiting. Waiting until y'all just passed out or died. But it was funny.
Okay,
I was happy I was able to hold it in because I never can hold secrets ever.
That was
you held that one pretty well.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. I'm waking up in 4 hours. So, which of you woke up first?
I'm gonna like, okay. So, Cormac, the only thing, I hate to do this, but somebody's gonna have to play a paladin. Because there's literally like, not thousands, but
how about
a little bit of exaggeration.
How about he just doesn't wake up for a while?
So, okay.
That sounds good.
So that's what I'm He did say that there was one thing he wanted as soon as he got up, so I am gonna say he like says it and then passes back out. Because he did say that last game. So, yeah. I don't want to be cheaty about that. I mean, he did say it. So, Cormac's like, close the gate, and then he goes back to sleep.
Wait, what did he say?
Close the gate.
Close the gate.
There's just bad interactions between that, that multiple history of concussions and the helmets. And
all right, so Weimar's dead. Once he does die, however, you notice that he is not a human. He is a dark elf or a drow.
You would have never guessed that.
So.
Can I just have like the stage set? Like.
Yeah, am I still sleeping? I mean, I don't know.
I am.
Okay.
I'm being slow about it. Let me.
Okay, good. Take your time.
So then, all right. So, he says that as he wakes up, and I'm going to say that Effie heard that because she wakes up about 2 hours after that. So he kind of says it, and she's kind of looking around, and you see everybody is knocked out around you. You look over to Weimar, and he is definitely dead, but he is not a black human. He is a drow. You look around, you check your pockets, and you check your finger. You don't see your ring, and you're looking around. Even your medicine kit is gone. All money, all jewels. You kind of look around at everybody, just trying to figure out maybe what's going on, and nobody has anything. DCI looks fine. He looks like he's just sleeping, but he never had anything to begin with.
Right.
The goblins that were fighting you are no longer around, so it does seem like the yelling from Cormac did its job. They're not there, so they definitely left you alone, and it is very quiet, and you see no sign of the just formally introduced stranger that you saw before you went down.
After Cormac just falls back down after saying close the gate, it takes Effie a moment to sort of come to grips with what's happened. At first, she doesn't really understand why there is a drow on the ground dead. She doesn't quite realize it's Weimar at the moment. She kind of taps her foot at the others. Can she tell if they're breathing or not?
They all look like they're breathing and sleeping peacefully, but you're just not able to wake them. Maybe just too much stress, too much drama.
And Effie kind of comes into the door. That's Weimar, I guess. Mm-hmm. Is that Weimar? Yeah. Hello? And she kind of calls out to see if that woman is still here.
No sound.
I'm going to start dragging everybody inside.
Okay.
And first, I'm going to drag Weimar away from the door.
Okay.
I guess with enough time, I can do it.
Yep.
It'll take me for a while.
Plenty of time.
Okay.
Just curious, what's your strength, though?
My strength is 14.
Ready to
plus
ask.
2 modifier.
Oh, not
14. 14's great. You're fine.
If it was like a 10, I'd be like, it takes you a bit of time, but you do it.
Okay.
No, yeah, it takes you about 15 minutes or so.
Jeez.
Dragging everything. I mean, especially the big ones. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They take a bit of time.
From her.
Yeah.
She kind of airs himself out a minute.
Get some hemorrhoids.
I'd like to, I guess, close the door and just take a short rest and get back some of my hit points.
Okay. After about 30 minutes, and you're able to... You are the only one. Everybody else is not really yet resting.
Yes, I'm going to...
Get back that.
Can I go stealth?
They, well, by the time you finish, they start rousing.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, then I guess I go back in. If I hear anybody.
Cormac, however, he is out like a light.
Well, everybody, get back!
That was worth it. Just, oh my god, that was so worth coming tonight. Just...
Yes, it was.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go on.
We ruined the Ferris wheel too, but
I'm
so
sorry. It was so good. They're gone.
So we what? This does not feel like winning.
In a manner of speaking, I suppose we did. However, Kella's gone. The goblins are gone. Weimar is dead. I think that's Weimar. He was a human before, yes? Now, I don't know, but there's a drow behind you. That's dead. Cormac said close the gate, and he dropped back down. Dace is, well, getting his beauty sleep, and you finally decide to wake up. My money is gone. Everything I have is gone. I don't know if everything is that you have is gone, but we have been robbed and shot at, which quite frankly, I am just not quite used to. So I think you need to rally yourself up, and we need to go get our stuff. We need to kill every goblin we see, because they have our stuff. If I go home without my ring, it will be a huge... It will not go over well.
I also had a nice ring for 5 years of service to the Half-Old household, and it is also gone. Oh. How is our elf friend there?
He's breathing.
I stand up and I walk over and I kick him.
My med kit is gone.
You feel it.
Not that it did us much good anyway.
Just sit up. That was interesting. I look around. Well, you were all down. Appears I went down as well. Where's,
Cormac said we must close the gate.
Keller? Where's
She's gone. I don't know if they took her or what, but she's not here. I was just about to go look and see about this gate.
Last thing I remember was getting shot and throwing the medkit at her for her to help Weimar.
You threw my medkit?
Before I went unconscious, yes.
Okay. Well.
It is possible she was abducted by the goblins. Maybe?
Would goblins take a medkit? Would they know what a medkit even is?
Well, no, I'm saying that kidnapping is not above the things they would do.
Of course, they tied poor Cormac to a chair. A common criminal.
And taking a glance at Weimar, is it like... Is it look like a totally different person in his clothes, or is it like some makeup is run or something?
It looks like that let's see, spellcasters. Okay,
I guess I could roll insight investigation. I don't have that.
I'm just curious if it was like
performance.
He was using a disguise kit
that's
or
what
magic.
I was like gonna say. I was like, it's looks more like a disguise kit.
Oh well, then I would know about that.
Less of a. I mean, he can certainly probably cast something like that, but it was more like we hid the ears and we kind of did some makeup and and you know.
So when he fell, everything kind of came undone, and like the blood made his creation run. And
pretty much.
I have a disguise kit. That's cool.
And it seemed like if he did use some magic, it was not much, just enough to fool everybody.
All right.
Makes a lot of sense.
All right. You said Cormac said to close the gates. I will go do this.
Well, not without me, you will not.
If you fine.
You're
I will
practically
not.
still bleeding. Look at your nose.
Oh yeah.
Ugh. She kind of winces.
I move towards the gate to close it.
Okay, well, how about a genius? We take it slow and we try to be cool.
I'm already going very slowly. I cannot go much more slower.
I think I'm being super stealthy anyway.
So, let's see.
I will say, as I go to like approach the door, there's a hesitation, and I just creak it open a bit, and I'll look around first.
All right, I'm trying to see how far I can look. Look at that! It has feet and squares. Ooh. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, you take a look around, and it's very, very quiet. I mean, at least you don't hear, laughter and whatever. So, you went down before everything kind of happened. So yeah, but you're pretty sure you don't see any. As you get to the door, y'all won't have to walk that far unless you want to, because I know there's areas that you have not checked yet.
Yeah, I will say I look for Weimar's wagon.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
definitely.
and that's what I was gonna say. So yeah, you get about here, where you can see the little arrow pointing, and I think that's I'll say that's your sight range. Since I mean, it's not dark. Anyways, you can probably see for miles, but I'm just saying, it's still there. Actually, amazingly, the amount of vigor that Korvac put in there scared the daylights out of them, and they just ran right by the cart. Didn't even look at it. So the mule is just eating. Mule is eating. So if you wanted to, you could pull Mule inside.
Oh, I will definitely go over and do that.
As you do that, you're looking. It looks like all your stuff hasn't been touched, so all your merchant stuff is still there.
Oh, what fine luck this is!
But you
I have
do
smiled upon.
check your pockets and you're missing coins and that necklace that you just got that was actually worth a pretty penny. That's gone as well.
Yeah, all of our treasure is gone.
I'm trying to get robbed,
but
people.
your stuff. So
Stay out of character.
Yes, my 3 bars of soap, my bag of ball bearings, my sack of chalk.
all that's there.
Amazing.
All right. So, in order to shut the gate, you have to enter. Oops.
Like I do a wagon inside, and then attempt to shut the gate.
You have to go into said towers located on each side.
Nice. And I just stand at the side of the door, open it really quick. Go inside.
Okay, I'll tell you what you see. Soon as my stuff stops doing stuff like it's stuff. Alright. Alright. Alright, so, each of these, both towers, as, I'm guessing maybe one goes in one and one goes in the other, or y'all sticking together, like, for everything, just to be like, no, goblins, you're not going to eat us and kill us and do these bad things to us. So y'all, like, together, do everything?
Probably, because, I mean, they were hiding, like, everywhere.
Okay. So, as you go into one tower and you go in the other, you realize that you need both of y'all to be in one tower each. And to just kind of use this winch, and it will retract it. To fully retract it, it takes 3 rounds in game terms. So, but it's easily done, but there is nothing else of any significance in these 2 towers. So, let's see. So you do that without any kind of issue.
As Effie goes into the other tower, though, I see Daisy. I walk up behind one. Help! What are you doing? Help the lady.
Very well.
Oh, after you. Try not to get shot while you're in there. I'll,
Is someone going to shoot me in here?
keep an eye out. You never know. Wouldn't put it past you.
So it's just like a simple wooden barrack palisade with a drawbridge.
I will tell you exactly what it is. Sorry, my son's like, oh, I have a splinter. Can you take that out? And I'm just like, alright. 20 feet long, 10 feet wide. made of sturdy oak planks and iron chains bolted to the drawbridge, and they are connected to the winches. So that's.
I will say that's what I like about module. Of like everything is there.
Yeah, I have to go. Let me think. I think it's this. So I'm like, wait a minute, just give me a second.
A thing.
Most of it I actually know off the top of my head because I've spent hours in this module. Like it's another child of mine. Okay. That sounds really, really weird now that I said that out loud. Anyways, you don't know what I'm talking about. That doesn't sound good. So yep, that's what it is. And it is now up.
Okay.
Still quiet though. Where would you like to put your cart?
I parked it in front of the inn.
Alright.
I heard you did it. It's there.
Oh, you know what? That's right. I got that from the other game. Boop. I could have used it earlier and I didn't. There is your not really a horse but a mule looking like a horse in disguise.
I liked mine. I still like mine.
Oh. Actually I do like yours, to be honest. But we'll leave that there so it can be moved by everybody. Or, since it's no longer needed, are you going to just, thank you, Weimar, and adopt the horse, the mule, and the cart for yourself since you're a merchant?
We would not let these things go to waste. And it is a good animal. And deserves a proper name, I think.
Okay.
He must earn it, though.
Alright. You now have use of that cart.
I spend a few minutes reacquainting myself with the animals and the cart before I turn to the others.
As you roll a animal handling, because mule does not know you.
Okay. Does my proficiency with land vehicles help?
That's a bit of a stretch. All right, I will. I mean, you're not
like
driving. It will when you start driving, but you're just reacquainting.
That's fine. That's fine. That makes sense. I have proficiency.
Yeah.
I knew what I was doing with him.
Yep, you're like, good mule. You're gonna earn your name. Oh, and
So for
actually
names-
seems like she is. She likes you. She kind of
could call it-
nibbles on your finger a bit. Maybe she's hungry. So you just grab like some grain and some stuff from the back, and she's good to go. She loves you.
For a name, I think Muriel works well.
Say
Uriel.
that again.
Muriel.
Uriel.
Uriel. Perhaps. I like it. I like the ring of it, but a good name, a name that encompasses who you are, that is earned. Uriel is not quite earned one yet, but
Carrier of nobles. I like the ring of that.
it's very aspirational for a mule.
I quite agree. Mule in waiting. Also quite lovely.
So, Uriel it is. Alright. There's still a few buildings around here we have not looked in. But I feel on the verge of death.
Oh, well, you certainly were. You're welcome, by the way.
Oh, do I have you to thank for our salvation?
Yes, now you owe me.
I just tilt my head a bit. Look.
And you owe me in delaying that shipment back to Mirabar, perhaps. Just a little bit longer.
I would like to request a deception roll.
Yes.
I would like to request a. Actually, I will give you deception.
Yes. Because, I mean, and it literally, he just said, everybody went down, and I guess I went down. So, yeah. Yeah, you believe her.
You helped. You helped Cormac.
I would like to say they have a +6 deception, so.
Yes. This is how all our interactions go. Oh, Madam Effie, I am much obliged, and I guess I am in your debt. I will do my best to repay this.
Very well.
My shoulders just kind of sink a little bit lower.
Trying to figure out how you're going to explain not doing what you promised. Losing out money.
Yeah. Oh, so let's say we call it an early night. Maybe see if the tavern has anything left to munch on, and then maybe look for survivors in the morning. Or I don't know.
We it was quite the event, and some of us did not make it. I think we should take a moment, honor what we have left. Maybe find some things within the tavern.
Well, that we can do.
Did you want to do something with Weimar?
Well, I don't typically, get my hands involved in such things, so I leave that to you.
There is a handy hole in the middle of the square here.
That's what I was going to say.
So I'll kind of go back to the tavern and find a big old bed sheet or something and wrap up Weimar.
Okay, yep.
I kick off the,
you
I
find
do like a jump off the
a tablecloth, fairly clean, kind of discarded by a goblin, and you wrap him up and pick him up. Are you going to put him inside the cart?
No, I'm just going to carry him into the and place him in the hole in the center of the square.
No hole. There is a temple that you did go into earlier, just so you know. But sure, you walk over to the hole, and you.
All right, that's right. I'm seeing the cemetery out of my corner of the
Yes.
my eye. I guess I'll walk over there and see if there's like a crypt.
Good choice.
All right,
Or-
so you go over there, and I will show you, or I will tell you, show you. I show you nothing.
When I jumped off the boulder, I moved, I kind of flicked myself off with my feet, with my hands, and
Kind of.
traveled a little bit further than I usually do.
Gonna kind of look from the outside, or are you gonna walk in and take a look to see if there's
Yeah,
empty grave?
I'll go walk in carrying him. I guess I'll set him down and see if I can roll one of these boulders out of the way. That would be useful.
Those are the boulders of hugeness size, the 500-pound, 300-pound boulders. However, you look around and you're kind of looking, and you see some of the names, and some of the ones got cracked by some of the boulders that fell, and looks like there's just a bunch of names from, you're assuming, from the villagers from Nightstone there. There are some narrow footpaths. All the headstones are like granite, and a couple of them, as you can see, have been destroyed. In the northwest corner, there is an above-ground crypt. When you get over there, you see the name Nandar engraved over the sealed entrance.
Lady Effie, this crypt is very fancy. Anandar. Does the name ring a bell?
Anandar.
Like some hero, perhaps?
Is there anything I could roll, GM, to... or should I do
give
some
me
of my
history.
background? I'm sorry?
Give me a history. Since your background. Yeah, you can go ahead and roll. Okay, You believe that this was the name of one Nandar that founded this particular town. But because it's such a small town, that's about all you can seem to remember.
Nandar. She kind of fiddles on her viol a bit. He might be the founder of this place. Certainly has the fanciest. Sorry, every time you do that, it reminds me of a roller coaster. The thing where you like ping where you want to go, and you're like, doo, 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 doo. It freaks me out.
Have to try it.
Yeah, it's quite fun actually.
Sometimes
I wish
I do it, and sometimes I don't do it right.
But don't be barbaric. We absolutely need to say a few words, and I can certainly say a few words about our dear friend Weimar, the human drow.
I cannot say much about him deceiving us, but I can understand it a bit. At the same time, he did die in the defense of Nightstone.
I'm sure
Here,
Narand would be proud.
It's a shame Cormac is not up. I've heard tale of dwarves and their stoneworking ability. He could maybe craft one of these boulders into a nice tombstone for him.
He's not a giant, for God's sake. Well, he did wake up but a moment to tell us to close the gate. Hey, do you think there might be a gate on the other side of the town? It's very strange that there would be one entrance.
We will have to walk around.
Well, when she starts playing a sad melody on her viol.
I put down Weimar and brace myself against this boulder. I want to roll it out of the hole.
Okay. Give me an athletics.
And I will say, with a 17 strength and powerful build, I think I can push, drag like 1,000 pounds.
Yeah, I was gonna say like how much. Okay. Yeah. Okay. One size larger. All right.
So I'll still roll for it, but I think it's
rolled. The rolling is to see how long it takes.
Sure.
So I'm sure you can't. So should we do that? Yeah, you're going to be able to do it. Oh yeah. It surprisingly goes rather quickly. You kind of put your back into it. You do realize that it was a lot harder than you thought, though. Now that you can really feel it, it does feel like it's at least 500 pounds, but it maybe even seems like more because it kind of got stuck in the ground. So you're kind of doing that, like, kind of. But yeah, 5 minutes later, yeah, it moves.
I'll hold this here, ACI. Make like an impression at the bottom of this hole. And we can put Weimar in, and I'll let the boulder back. And we can carve it, I guess.
I just hold up my shovel that I found. I was going to dig a hole.
There's already a hole here. I mean, faster,
You're
please.
going to crush a boulder with him.
Oh no, make a little hole at the bottom, and then this is like a tombstone, a heavy one.
You can see him, like, really shuddering.
Very well. I'll walk over. I can assume, though, that once the villagers come back, they'll probably want to move this giant boulder out of the path.
No, we'll just... No. We'll just dig!
Alright, I start digging.
So, eventually, I mean, digging holes are hard work. I mean, there's a hole, but trying to make sure he doesn't get flattened.
I look great. Sweaty.
And oh gosh, and you are, and you find a way to kind of working together and kind of asking Edwige to hand you like a small rock to kind of prop it so you can kind of take a rest. Eventually, holes dug, you put the boulder back in place after putting him in there, and he's in. Takes a good 30 minutes.
Okay, so graves. There's definitely going to be like a chisel and like a some carving to like
You don't
carve
see
names
one out
onto
here.
onto a tombstone.
You don't see
I'll
one
go
out
look.
here, but
I'll go look. I'll go see if I can find one somewhere.
Alright, so
I just take some of his crossbow bolts and kind of jam them in the ground. And, did he have anything iconic on him? I don't remember. I just kind of like make a little fire with his crossbow and lean it up against that. Not a fire.
yeah.
Whatever you call it. Effigy?
Trying not to disrespect the badge. You didn't really take that good of a look. You just kind of seen the crossbow and the bolts. So that's all you pretty much saw.
Those were very kind words, Musafi. Very, like poetry.
Well, it's the least we can do. We don't quite know who he was or what he did. We can't return him to his family.
I assume they, the Brow bury each other. He is they live in the Underdark, right? So now he is underground, which I think is okay.
Not as quite as far down as they would prefer, I think, but we did the best we could by him.
Yes, the best we can.
DCI, do you have any words you'd like to say?
I went away. I'm looking for a chisel
shit.
and a hammer.
Looking around out there, you don't see one. So, did you want to try somewhere else? You thought that you probably could have gone to that adventurer store that you saw earlier, where the one goblin took out a bunch of stuff.
Well, I mean, if they have tombstones here, there's going to be some place where they make them, and they would have chisels and things.
Sure. But, unless you plan on searching some buildings, I would say
I'll go
that
have a look
as far as memory,
the temple.
then you just kind of went back to that place. That,
Perhaps you should wait for us. Let's go to the inn. Off he calls.
Unless any of you have something that can carve
I have a dagger, but I don't think it would quite do the job.
I have a crowbar, but it's not good for the fine detail.
Do you think I could do it with my kunai without breaking it?
No. Yeah.
Okay.
You don't want to damage your weapons. However, like I said, if you want to go back to that adventurer kind of store, if you will, you could probably find something in there.
Yeah, okay. I'll head over there.
Yeah, you go there, you find something.
I had the adventurer's store.
You come back with what seems to be like a little small chisel and hammer.
Okay. I'll just walk up to it and... Would anybody like to carve something, or shall I?
Be my guest.
I start carving.
You spend the next 15 minutes or so just writing his name in there and...
What do you carve besides his name?
I'm typing it.
So we're going to spend the next several hours while you do this?
No, I already know what I'm going to
Because it's going to take a while to chisel. So...
Yeah, I suppose I'll just stand in here and do it.
Because, I guess thought process villagers seeing some trial after or whatever, they'd probably be like, oh, he's probably the one that did it. So he's carving. What are y'all going to do while he's carving? Because it's going to take some time if he's going to rattle off.
Well, I guess I'll head to the inn then. So that's pick out, the best room, of course. She tucks the vial beneath her arm. Also, do you have any more arrows from Weimar?
I imagine that you probably some sort of like a D6 worth of bolts are left or something.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, he has like 10.
Oh, I can take 10. Sweet.
Yeah. You pick up the ones that he like stuck in the ground.
I don't quite know how
Stick
he
those
uses his crossbow and actually where he actually lists the amount of arrows he has left. But
Yeah, you have to set it up to where. The,
okay.
Yeah, it'll.
I'll just take a mental note. Well, inventory note.
Yeah, it'll count down for you every time you use one. So you don't have to. Okay, so what would y'all like to do? Oh, he is chiseling.
While he's chiseling, I just go over to Muriel and I see if I can find a brush among the wagon stuff so I can brush her down.
You find all of
That's
the
all.
accoutrements that you need.
Is there an actual stables in the town or no?
Actually, there are.
I mean, did we see
If I
like
remember
did we see one?
correctly. Stables.
Where the heck is the inn at?
Actually, I can't remember.
That's the temple.
Yeah, I didn't see
And
anything.
there's
It
just
looked like
farms. Actually, there's just farms. No stables. Get that back. All right. Stables are. I could have sworn I saw stables. Yeah. Poking your head through all of the kind of nope, and without walking in, you go to this one.
I mean, looking for the building with the large door large enough for a horse to walk through.
Yep. There you go. Right there's. So you.
I'm gonna take Muriel in there and set her up.
Okay.
That's what I do.
Momentarily. So you get to the front, and you see.
I'm going to open this door and I'm going to die.
Alright.
I would have followed Vince. Where'd it go?
Just across the square to the building next to the building where we found Cormac.
Oh, Cormac, not Weimar. Got it.
This way. Whoa.
Oh, thank you.
I wish there was an easier way to do this. But there's not. Just gotta make everything small and tiny. Okay. That's what you see.
And while I'm here and taking care of Muriel, I'll also look around to see if there's any saddle or spare tack or something.
Okay. This barn is what you walked up to. It has like a dirt floor, and there are 5 draft horses and 5 riding horses that are confined to the wooden stalls that line the north and south walls. Hanging on the walls are bits and bridles and leather saddles. 2 wooden ladders allow easy access to the hayloft.
So they're opening it up and there's horses, like, up and down. There's 10 horses in here.
Yep. It seems like the villagers ran out and left everything. So are y'all gonna stay outside, or you gonna go in?
This is quite peculiar.
And
the house.
once you walk in, roll initiative.
Oh my gosh. Oh no. Do it. Oh. Oh my gosh. Really?
But you're level 2 now.
Am I?
Wink,
We
wink.
haven't. Yeah, but we totally haven't.
Even though you haven't fully wink, wink.
Oh my gosh.
Did you have any hit die left?
No, I
Well,
get
then,
nothing.
yeah, so, yeah.
Wait, did I get a hit die when I leveled up?
Yeah.
Or no?
You got a hit die when you leveled up. I said the only thing that you are going to be not taking or penalized with is not going up that full amount of points. So if you'd like to use that hit die, you can. I mean, y'all took a long time to go there. I can consider that a short rest.
Okay. I will spend that hit
Yeah,
die in the
I'll be
previous
fair with
rest
that.
then. 'cause
That's
I wasn't sure if I had it or not. I wasn't how much we were to level up. I added in on my feats and abilities, but I wasn't.
not to
That's
not
it.
be not fair and whatnot.
Hey.
So, from the sky, you see,
Sky.
not really sky, from the loft,
Oh.
there's an arrow that goes, whee! And wait, what do you hold? You hold Alt and double click, you said? Oh my gosh, there's like, it's right there. Bully for you. Okay.
Quick question about that. So if I had 2 spell slots last time, and I go up to 3, does that mean I have 1 spell slot available if I had 0 available before?
I'm allowing you to have all of that.
Oh, shit, okay.
Just not your health.
Got it.
To make it not
Bearable.
as gonna die. Ish. Not as
Got
gonna
it.
die ish. Alright. You who walked in first. Does a 19 hit?
Yeah, it does.
You get shot right in the chest.
Not this
He
again.
says, "Ah!" And he's like, really weird. It seems like there's might only be one, but you're not sure. But he seems like he's fierce. And now, what's there? That's a nice little initiative roll. Alright. Vincent.
Hey, Michelle.
Yes.
What's the date?
So you put that date on there somewhere that we discussed
Alright.
last time, 2 games ago.
Just says takes place after 1485 DR.
That's exactly what it says.
It can be whenever.
I didn't want to get that technical,
All right.
but I did
well,
want to
just
give you a
put
time period so that you knew what was going on and when it was and what happened during that.
86. Oh, 88.
Do Eladrin have like menstrual cycles or something? What's going on?
I need to know the date. O's and lines.
I can tell you when my
Circle
menstrual
it and
cycle
draw a
is.
line. All right.
That's about it.
Cool. Okay.
Just 85 or 88 or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
You tell me.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, you're carving in. Okay, I got it. I'm very considerate.
Also, we're coming
So-
out of battle here, DCI, so...
I took
He
an
has no
arrow
idea.
from the. Yeah.
Sounds important.
So I took an arrow from the hayloft. Did I
Yeah,
s-
it like right to your shoulder. So now you can see the direction of where this goblin is.
All right.
And
Oh, and
you
the
can
ladders
see
aren't
his
just-
little head.
Okay. I just take 2 steps back and then close the door.
Okay. So you close the door, and I'm not gonna close it off, but you close the door,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Ah, yes! Vanquish the foes!" And hear that, and you hear like singing and hopping. And
I just turn to Effie and say, "This one's occupied, but there's a lot of horses in there. I would prefer not to have to murder more things today. Or get murdered myself.
We should rest at the inn, just as I was proposing, but no! Daisy had to go chisel something, and you had to go, you know, give the horse a bath, put the saddle away, and come on!
It is the proper thing that you do for horses.
What about the mules?
Mules too. They are very similar. So, should we call for Daisy Eye? Or should we just, maybe threaten to burn this thing down?
With horses inside.
As you're talking, you feel the door open. And you see him brandishing a weapon. And looking at you.
Oh,
Epic.
that's nuts.
Do I have access to him?
When he sees two of you, he gets startled. And you now see the fear in his eyes, because he didn't realize that there were two.
With a violin under one arm, she reaches down and pulls out a dagger with her other. She says to him, I'm going to stick you with this! So help me! She swings at him.
Okay.
I cradled it under my sweaty armpit.
Oh, that hits. Oh, he's dead. He's like, ah! He's like, oh no! Ah! And then he gets stabbed. You just stab him right in the throat, and he just dies. Just outright dies.
She rips the dagger from his stomach and wipes the blade on her already dirty dress and sticks it back in her boot.
Well done. I could not have done better myself.
Pick that one clean. We have no money and no food.
And all is quiet.
Please.
So, when you go and you look, you look and, he kind of died with a horrid, scary look on his face. But you do find a coin pouch. And there's one copper piece in there. And there's a little sack. It contains a wooden box engraved with the symbol of the lion shield coster. So the same thing that you saw on the doorway from the other place earlier. It looks like there was a box from there, and inside are 10 silvered darts.
Like throwing darts or like blowgun darts?
Like blowgun darts.
Fancy. I wonder if they're poisoned.
Do not touch the tip, just in case.
But they are silvered.
Perhaps our elf friends can make better use of these.
You know what? Hold on.
So long as they don't kill.
I'm gonna say they are the darts.
They throw.
Monk darts.
Okay.
For games? Or death?
Kind of like that, only think like lawn darts, but smaller.
Yeah, they're supposed to be like because it's like in a little small box, but I'm changing that because nobody has that. So now you have 10 of those.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And there's make sure you write down that they're silver. Does make a difference.
I'll
It kills
take the
werewolves.
box, tuck it under my arm, and then I take out this copper piece and I flick it to Effie. Good work.
Thank you. How gracious of you. I do play for tips after all. And she takes the vial case from her pack again and starts nicely laying it inside, snapping it closed and stowing it once again.
So unless anything else is lying in wait, I take care of the horses and
Yeah, it's
basically
all nice and quiet.
watch Daisy AI finish hammering that boulder.
Yep. Y'all look here at the horses. You stick Muriel in there, and all is quiet. You come back. Um, all in all, since you woke up, it's been about an hour. So it's like 3 o'clock.
It's probably gonna take me a lot longer. Probably by the time it starts to get dusk, I'll be done.
Yeah, that's a lot of words. So,
I mean, I'm not a
ACI.
carver, so it's not great. It's looking pretty
So,
crap, but
say-
it's readable.
say what you decided to write.
I did.
No, I mean like out loud.
Oh, okay. Oh, it says, here lies Weimar, a gallant traveller who stood in defence of Nightstone after boulders fell. His journey ended by goblins' arrows on 1488 DR.
Okay. Beautiful. And everybody wept.
Do I get a hit dice thingy back?
You get as much hit die as anybody else.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like,
So you got the 1 on the level up.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
say that y'all took kind of like a short,
Right.
yeah, before all
Well,
of
I
this
shall be
event started.
nice.
I won't penalize you for being nice. You're working. You're not resting.
I can,
What?
oh, that might just be insult to injury if I use Song of Rest.
Oh,
Wow.
Not really resting.
we can take a rest. I mean,
Yeah.
we'll just kind of take a rest. That's fine.
Yeah, let's just do
I
that.
mean, y'all can go meet up with Daisy Eye, and you can do that.
Yeah,
on the
I'm
rest.
good, but you guys probably aren't, so.
So yeah, if you go meet up with Daisy Eye and kind of sit there and have a snack while he's working, you can do your Song of Rest. And
Well, even after that, like after he's done working, we just
Yeah.
kind of keep sitting around so we all get a short rest. 'Cause-
Alright, so that's 1d6 for everyone. So long as you roll a hit die.
so you need to roll it actually.
Ah.
And
Oh,
then
the hit die?
for your Song of Rest.
Yeah, that's only when you spend
What
hit
do you-
die, though.
Yeah, only when you spend a hit die. So if you don't spend a hit die, you don't get that extra.
Doesn't say that I have a max amount I can use it, so.
No. It's anytime we rest.
Oh. Oh no. Everybody left for me. One moment, folks. Technical difficulties. Wow. Okay. I'm sorry, it looks like something happened. My net access. It's coming back on. I apologize, people. I don't know what happened there. This is a good time for a short rest. Yeah. I apologize. That was weird. I think I had a spike in my net. So I apologize, folks.
Was there anyone left in the room? And I'm like, whoa!
Yeah, I apologize. I think I had a spike, like, in my net or something. It was like, yeah, you're offline. I'm like, offline? Like, I'm, like, online, but I'm offline?
Yeah, you all just disappeared from me. It was really weird.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this moment just to pee real fast.
Oh,
Let's
so
go
was it
so
just
bad.
me? I thought maybe it was just me. I'm like going, how did it just spike like that?
No.
Okay,
lost
roll
everyone
20
for a
must have got all... I'm going, like, everything else is working?
So what happened to everybody else?
It just went black, and it said, roll 20 lost its...
Oh.
Oh,
Okay, it
I
didn't do that
saw
for me. You all just went
everyone- yeah.
gone, and I'm just like, okay.
Yeah,
I'm just
it
sitting
all
here
went
by
gone, but then it
myself.
showed up on the top saying, hey, you
I
lost
did
your
nothing came up for me.
connection early.
Must be over there.
So, yeah. I was like, oh, is this a good time to take a break? I was like, I wasn't gonna take a break for another 15 minutes, so anyways, so yeah, okay. So, yeah, that was weird. Roll 20 must have just had a brain fart or
Fart.
something. Yeah. Roll 20 fart. Okay. So,
It rolled a
you
1.
finish and you rest. And it is not quite nighttime yet. You still have some time if you'd like to search the rest.
It's not nighttime?
It kind of seems... No.
Am I done?
It's summertime.
I didn't think I was done yet.
No, yeah, you didn't do, like, the bestest of jobs.
Oh yeah, it's readable. That's what I was going
So,
for.
yeah, it only took you, like,
Nobody's
an hour
gonna
and a
go, what the
took you, like, an hour and a half.
Scratches?
Enough
Get rid of
time
it.
for, you to have the rest, and
Okay.
they went and fiddled with the horses, and was like, oh, look, there's, like, 10 horses untouched.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
So, is there anything you'd like to do? Still early? It really does feel like it's a bit quiet now.
Well, I'd like to say that we should probably finish our survey of the town. There may still be people trapped inside waiting for rescue.
That's true. Hmm.
Cormac gets up and impairs his leg. Ah!
Sorry, really had to go.
Ah!
Took this opportunity.
He doesn't say much, and he just kind of comes over here.
There's also a possibility that Miss Keller could have run off.
Such a proper woman.
She seemed nice to me.
Well, I mean, we all did go down from goblins, so...
Is it too late to roll insight, like kind of looking back at everything? Yeah.
You already did. You rolled
Yeah,
inside.
he did.
Perception,
It
yeah.
was not great.
Oh, you're right, I did.
Alright, so I'm gonna roll his hit dice.
What about history? Can I roll history? Come on, that was good. That was good.
You soundly remember what a nice woman she was.
Mm-hmm.
Her dragon. Or her pet flying snake.
Ooh, I can't defend myself. Let me see.
Because nobody with a flying snake has ever been good.
Lord knows I need to click my sheet again.
Cormac is just gonna quietly wait for y'all to finish.
Michelle, I just see... Oh, never mind, I found it. I'm good. Oh, yes.
Where would you like to go?
I hate to sound like a broken record. Not that you know what a record is at this point in time. But I would really like to go back to the inn and get some rest, because I don't quite know what we're going to run into again, and I might not just be as handy with a dagger as I was back there. We can get a good, we can go to bed early and then wake up early.
I'd hate to say it, but from what the woman was saying before, the dagger's only for the day. I'd hate to think that somewhere there is somebody trapped underneath a fallen debris or something. I'd really like to finish the survey of the village today.
Well, I certainly can't argue against a good heart.
I'm fine
Dixie-eye?
looking around. Yes, we can look around.
Just there's only a few more buildings we have not seen, so...
How about we knock first?
Sure, you can be the official knocker. How about that?
Gentlemen, before you head off, there was something I wanted to mention before you know, Vince, before you opened the door and stepped into the stables and there was a goblin, you know, shooting you right through the heart. I did want to mention that something does seem rather peculiar.
Yes.
A bunch of townsfolk vanish without even on horseback, and there is a sign on this house that says to stay out unless our souls, you know, burst into flames or and such like that. Something tells me there might be something more here than just boulders falling from the sky. Something darker. Something tells me if we look in that house, we will find our answer. But we still need that goblin.
Indeed. I would like to ask, though, that be the last place we look. I would prefer to make sure there are no other little remnants hiding around in the houses first.
Okay, just be on your guard. Something doesn't feel right in here. We're out here. We're in anywhere.
Of course, it is very odd weather to have boulders falling from the sky.
Well, it could have been cats and dogs.
Alright. I start making my way down to the windmill, which I don't think we've been in yet.
Cormac is just on your heels following.
Does anybody else feel different?
Yes, I feel much lighter because my coin purse is missing.
Fine.
That was good. Sorry.
Guess we got I went the wrong way.
You, Dace?
I'm following.
Certainly,
Sort of following.
you feel different, or you wouldn't have thought to ask.
Oh, I just think getting a new experience like that has improved me somewhat. I feel nimbler, quicker for some reason.
I certainly know what I will do when I find the goblins who took our things, and they will too learn a lesson from all of this. I think you'll be quite proud.
Cormac's just gonna stay out here. It's like, stay, watch. Out here.
I post up next to the door to the windmill and his gesture to DCI. Please, after you. I had my fill of the doors today.
Alright, I woke up and knock.
10-foot high grassy hill. On top of a 10-foot high grassy hill, so this looks like a hill that y'all are walking up on. There are some clearly visible goblin tracks. And however, no, you wouldn't see that. Okay, so yeah, there's some goblin tracks on the ground, but you knock, but you don't hear anything.
Looking at the tracks, do they lead in and out, or just in?
In and out.
Yeah.
I push the door open.
Watch out for the tiny men. Or women.
You open the door. And a shot comes through.
These freaking doors! Oh my god. If we were anywhere else, I'd say just burn the entire place down.
Of course. Alright, ACI.
Oh, can you do that thing? Can you do it now?
Hold on.
Not yet?
Moving this.
I do have like patient defense as a key point. I can bonus action.
Alright. Oh, I'm sorry. It was
dodge.
I have to change it to. Let me edit it. It's doing a where you can't see anything. It does a 7 hit. I'm just gonna do it that way.
A 7? No.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna do it this way because I don't want it for time's sake. I'm not gonna switch everything around. Alright. And
roll initiative.
Is that Kella?
Oh damn.
That's Kella?
Maybe.
Is that Kella?
Maybe.
I'm gonna. Well, I don't know. I'm like, oh, hey, bitch. Oh, she just tried to shoot us, so. I don't know what's happening, but I'm gonna roll. I'm doing it right now. I'm doing it. Sorry, I'm kind of losing my shit at the same time.
It's lucky you were, like, about a couple feet below, because she would have shot at me, dodged me, and it probably would have over your head.
This is not working. Okay. My, Roll20 is doing that weird thing again. Okay. There we go. Okay. I'll deal with it until we go on break. I'll redo everything on break. Alright. Okay. There we go. Already rolled high. Ooh! That's so upsetting. I just want to say that that's upsetting.
Hey, every now and then we get one.
Y'all should never get one, ever.
Never.
Alright.
Alright, Dace.
One goblin is not worth switching up the music.
I guess when she takes a shot and it flies past me, I would then say, "Oh, you weren't taken by goblins after all."
Get away from me! They're coming for me! And you'll be sorry.
What the heck?
Why didn't you save Weimar?
Who's that?
Is it the same person?
Yes.
There is a god.
Can I do an insight check to... Because I don't know if you would just be like, "Oh yeah, you shot at me, I'm just gonna punch you out."
Insight check to see what exactly. If she's lying about what she just said?
Just whether or not, like... Because I imagine, like, because he's thinking, radio, you know, we just got attacked by goblins, you know, a couple of hours ago. You know, she might have got scared, run away, and then she's hiding in here waiting for something to open up the door. I know, you know, just take a shot, you know.
So
Wouldn't necessarily mean like, you shot at me.
Meant that with
so that, like, if it's like, yeah, if
she
it was
said,
like, if she
said clearly,
hostile.
"Get away from me. They're coming for me, and you'll be sorry if you don't let me go." I don't think you need an insight for that. Not that I'm trying to deny you one. I think it's just pretty evident.
All right.
Now, if you want an insight as far as to see if she's lying about what she just said about their coming, sure. But yeah, you can definitely.
No. I'm just wondering if it was.
But no,
if she has
you're like,
hostile
you know,
intent towards
she
us.
shot you and knew exactly who you were, and she shot you or tried to shoot you.
All right. That's the clincher. Well, perhaps we can talk about it once you wake up. And I'll move in and take a hit.
That hits.
5 bludgeoning. I will then spend a key point to flurry of blows. 17.
That hits.
7. 18. Or another 4.
Don't kill her, Dace.
These are all non-lethal. So that's
She's still up, but she's bleeding.
20? 20 damage?
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
20? Not 20.
Yeah, 7 plus 5, so that's 2 6s or 12. Oh, so no, it's 18. No, 16.
16.
I was gonna say,
16.
what are you talking
Sorry.
about?
I don't know, I was thinking 16
Wow.
before. I don't know what was going on.
Okay.
Try to sleep in 4 extra hit points. That's
I know, it's like... Anything else?
Anyway. No, that's it.
Effie? You have 2 people in front of you.
Effie kind of understands at this point that
Can I move into the house more?
No.
Okay.
It's only
not
your
big
turn.
at all. It's very, very
Okay.
tiny.
you're done. I'm cutting you off.
No, I was just wondering if I could.
You can move here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. If I can do that, I'll do that.
I asked you if you were done, and you said yes. Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Get him. Although I am kind of glad he moved. Okay. So I'm good. So Effie is kind of putting these pieces together, and she kind of understands that she didn't try to save them at all. She either ran away. She's obviously just looking out for number 1.
Her initiative didn't get on here, so I'm gonna put her on here.
Would I need to roll initiative to know that? I'm sorry. Insight.
Would you need to roll initiative to know if she was just looking out for number 1?
Yeah, so Effie's sort of like, So, although she doesn't necessarily think that she stole their stuff, but she did try to help them. Just kind of ran away
Yeah, she
left him there.
Yeah, she ran. You're pretty sure she ran and left you. But you're not sure why. Now, if you want to say, hey, you know, is she scared? Of course she's scared right now. I mean, there's like 3 of y'all and 1 of her, so, or 4 of y'all. So she's pretty terrified.
Hey, she could have been friends.
But, I mean, you know that she is telling y'all to get away from her, and she tried to threaten y'all.
Voxy, oh my god. Effie, takes the dagger from her boot again. 5, 10.
I thought we were trying to save people, not kill them. She's not a goblin.
Neither were we. And, she is going to kind of follow DCI, and instead of, cutting her with a dagger, she kind of takes the hilt that her hand's on and just kind of hits her over the head with it. Would I still roll the dagger and it would just change a bludgeoning instead of piercing damage?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just non-lethal damage.
Non-lethal. So she goes down. She goes down. You turn it around and you try to hit her with it, and she just kind of dodges out of the way.
Oh, payback's a coming, one way or another. So you can either sit down and let me cut off all your hair, maybe take a finger. I haven't decided yet.
Her eyes get wide.
And I guess I can't move. Sorry, Vince. Reach in there with your long arms. And turn.
Okay. Vincent?
But I just yell into the room. Miss Keller, don't you remember us from the inn? We released you. Why? Please, Miss Evie, why am I the one who has to try and stop this fight? This is unnecessary.
Give me a persuasion.
Persuasion. Yeah.
it's almost like maybe he's trying to persuade us too. Should we roll?
Y'all can do what you want.
Yeah, you guys can do what you want, but she's still...
I just looked up. I was like getting ready to roll. I'm like, oh. she's like, she doesn't believe you. She clearly, you see the tear in her eyes. Like, you're just not getting through. It's like she didn't hear you.
It's because I told her I'd cut off our hair.
Pretty much,
I'm like
cut off
silhouetted by the sunlight, and all you see is my gigantic shadow.
Yeah, yeah, and she's hearing like cutting off fingers and hair and stuff. And then she just got punched in the face and hit with She's bleeding.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything. Says that.
Okay. I was gonna look around, and she's like, "Cut off my fingers, will you?" And she is going to drop what she has in her hands and pull her short sword out and make.
What'd she have in her hand? Oh, arrow.
She had a hand crossbow. So she's gonna say, "Come on, girl," and the snake wraps around her arm.
Oh shit! I'm out. Out.
She is going to stab Effie.
Obviously.
Twice. Does a 14 hit?
No.
Okay. So she tries to stab you. And you just kind of dodge out the way, like, whoa, what's she doing? And, if she could get by, she would have used her cunning action.
Yeah, it's kind of tight in there.
Yep. Just like
that's
that,
what
you
he
sneak
said.
attack, DCI. 12 obviously does not hit, so she tries again, and you kind of dodge the other way. And she's like looking, Any windows? Let me see. Don't think there are. But I'm going to check. Because that would be nice.
I don't think... Usually not no
No,
windmill.
there's no windows. She's looking for a way out. But
She's gonna go all Rogue style and like jump to the glass.
Jump up into the rafters and...
Let's see.
Might be able to climb up into the rafters and out to the maintenance
that is what
access
she's
point.
gonna do. She's gonna disengage.
Okay, why are we helping the GM
No,
here, people?
it doesn't matter because I just read it. I like literally just read it. She's gonna disengage, and she's gonna start climbing.
This bitch has way too many actions, just FYI.
2 melee attacks. So she runs all the way up to the top. So she's at the top of the windmill. She hops up at the top. There's like a platform. There's about 25 feet high. So she stands at the top, and she points her short sword down at y'all, ready for whoever's on the ladder or whatever. That's what she's doing. Flying snake. Let's see.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't need...
Hey, you can use them to ranged, right?
He's got a couple knives himself already. But
Alright. Snake is gonna fly down and swoop. So it's gonna hit either DCI or Epic. Alright, DCI.
Well,
Swoop down. There's a 17 hit.
Ooh, yes.
You take 1 point of damage plus 8 points of poison.
oh no.
That's gone.
And it's gonna fly back up.
Jesus,
Does
are you dead?
Does not provoke opportunity attacks when it flies out of the reach.
Well, it doesn't matter. It knocked me out.
ACI, death save.
Jesus Christ. We didn't work on our backup
Oh,
characters.
sorry. I didn't
Oh,
look
Jesus
that.
Christ! I don't need to hear this, see this, know this. Ugh.
Epic.
Stick it, snake.
That's fierce.
You've got to be kidding me.
You would pick the one place that you decided to hide. Probably was one of the like, oh, this place is bright. We haven't done this place yet.
Bonus action to cast Healing Word on DCI.
Okay.
Like my best roll ever on Healing Word. And as my action, I am going to...
You still don't have your extra slot, by the way, but you do have whatever you had before.
No, that's what I was asking you.
Oh, I didn't realize that's what you were saying. I was saying you just don't get that one extra slot from going up. So you have whatever you had before.
0, so I can't cast that.
No, we're not going to retcon it.
Okay. I'll just say
so
0 now.
Just so you won't have any for the next time until you actually take a long rest.
Got it, okay.
Because I think you just get one extra.
Yeah,
'cause
you would
start
get like
with
one
two, and then
extra.
second
So
level
that's
you
like
get,
your
you know,
one
3.
extra.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
what,
that's
I was
what I
just
thought.
letting you know, so
Okay.
you don't have any more other than that.
I'm with you. Okay, so as my action, I'm going to disengage. Actually, I guess
You
I don't have to
even
disengage
disengage.
move.
You can just walk
Yeah.
away.
That's true. I'm going to kind of take a step back so Vince can get in, and I say... No, okay, you know what? I'm going to do this. Alright, I'm going to look up at her and say... Come down and fight woman to woman.
You say, no, I'll wait for my reinforcements to get here.
14. I thought people were coming after you. This is the stupidest cantrip. If I could have gone back, I would have did this differently. But
It's a great cantrip defensively.
Yes.
yes, yeah. So
It's amazing when you kill
she
somebody with
takes
Vicious Mockery.
2, and
disadvantage on her next attack,
she has
and I'm going to
disadvantage.
step back.
her hand crossbow's down there, so she's not doing anything. She's
Yeah,
gonna
so I
stand up
step
there.
back and I just say to Vince, She's up high now. Maybe you have more advantage than I would. Like right there.
I will say, it's kind of hard to do lethal. Oh, if you're throwing like a javelin or something at her.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if that's your intent, you're gonna have to do some reviving.
You can't do non-lethal attacks with ranged weapons. It doesn't work that way.
Aim for the knee.
You hit an artery. Alright.
I'm sorry, my turn's done.
Yeah, what would you like to do, Vincent?
It's, well, seeing my elf ally on the ground and things got kind of serious, how hard is it to climb up this place?
Oh, easy. You don't even
Okay, so, like, just regular movement to go, like, from one raptor to the next?
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
There's a ladder.
I'm going to... Oh, a lot. I scramble up the ladder, and as soon as I'm close enough, I'd like to just grab her leg and pull her down off the rafters.
She's gonna try to not have that happen.
So I guess it's like a shove attack.
Okay, give me an athletics. Let's see.
13. Low.
Such low freaking rolls, man. Yeah, you like pull her, she's like, ah! She falls. So she takes by falling down and smacking her face on the ground. 25 feet. Oh my gosh, that was such a huge roll. Let's see how much she has. Ooh! Ooh! She is like barely hanging on.
Alright, so essentially we trade places. I'm at the top now, she's at the bottom.
Oh my god, are you gonna jump on her? Like, wrestling style?
No, that's my action, that's my movements. I'm done.
Damn it.
I just yelled down, alright, she's all yours, I guess.
Yes, she is.
Alright, Flying Snake was very upset. And it flies up at you, Vincent, to attack you.
Ah, bats!
Fourth
Wing,
with you.
get me back.
23 to hit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, certainly.
1 piercing and 6 poison.
Alright, as it sinks its claws in, my skin turns to stone again.
So it just like...
So I will use that for how much? All of it.
Oh, snap!
Damn, dude, you're badass.
And it's kind of like...
Too bad
and
it's
flies back down to Kella and kind of is doing this defensive, like if you come near her, I'm gonna just bite you. Looking all different ways. Daisy Eye.
You missed her turn.
That's right. My bad. Thank you. I must have clicked it twice.
Yeah,
okay, so, well, she's prone on the ground. So she will stand up and she will use her action to disengage. Actually, no, she's not. She's gonna use her bonus action because she can do that. And because she has her little snaky friend next to her, it's gonna be either one of you two who are gonna get it before she walks away. So let's see what happens. Nope, you're up at the top. Nope, still at the top. Daisy Eye. And you are prone. So with her short sword, she's going to attack you twice.
Jeez.
8 doesn't hit. 17 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, and you take sneak attack. 2d6.
Ooh.
Plus 10. So 13 total.
Yeah, I'm down again.
And she is going to use her bonus action to disengage, and she's going to start running. She doesn't know that's closed, so she's going to go there. 3, 4. She ends up here. Alright. ACI. That's safe.
At least it starts over.
Okay.
Epi.
Yeah, but he keeps going unconscious right before his turn.
I know.
Yeah, I
He
know.
does all that damage. It's like unconscious. No more damage. Epi.
I know.
So exciting.
Vincent, do you have days?
Maybe?
Same. I'm going after. Shoot.
You can throw your dagger, by the way. Not that I'm telling you to do that. Just let you
Right.
know.
I don't want to kill her.
True.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Yes, I have an idea. I'm gonna use vicious mockery on her. Well, can I at any point decide whether something's lethal damage or not? Like,
You can't non-lethal damage magic. I mean, it's gonna happen. It's gonna hurt, right? So if you have a melee weapon, you can do non-lethal damage.
Gosh. All right. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna vicious mockery her.
She's gonna have an aneurysm fall there.
Yeah.
Fall dead.
No,
Stop, you
she
coward.
is going to pass this time. Because if she doesn't, she's down.
Stop, you coward!
Ah, 17.
Damn it!
Aww.
5,
She's like, no.
10, 15, 20. So I've taken my action. I've taken my movement. Bonus action. I don't have any spells. Let's see, bonus action. God. Ugh, I guess my turn's over.
That's it.
Alright, I scale back down to the back. I think that uses all my movement to get there. Looking at the flying thing. Does it look like it's going to stay and fight or dart off?
It looks like it's gonna fight and then dart off. Do the same thing. It wants to get back to its master.
Alright.
It is not opposed to killing the thing that just tried to kill it, which would be you.
Alright. Yeah. I look down at the elf and say, sorry, hang in there. And I draw a hand axe and I'm going to attack at this flying snake thing. 17.
Oh no! Hold on, let me see. I think that hits. Yep, that hits.
8 slashing.
It's dead. Yes. Dies.
Does it fully die with blood and everything, or
Yes.
does it poop?
It's fully dies with blood.
Ugh, dinner.
So it was not a magical thing. It was an actual thing.
Good riddance. Alright, it's enough for you. And then I start looking over Daisy Eye, but that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Alright, Kella is going to cut at you. Okay. Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Okay, you take 8 damage.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
And if you're still up, she's going to hit you again.
Yes.
However, only an 8. So she's
Oh,
going
God.
to disengage and run off. And start calling for her. Come here, girl! Let's go!
Oh no. Oh no.
6. Alright. Snake is just dead. She's like,
Gonna go.
come here! Why are you not coming?
Oh no.
That's save.
Where are those 20s? Come on.
Not
I know, I haven't rolled any so far. This is crazy.
Different game. Yeah.
I've died the most in the other game though, so.
I'm going to use Vicious Mockery Gun on her.
Oh, actually, before you go, Effie, you're at the top of the round, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Besides, alright, so Cormac kind of is looking at the situation. I'm sorry, I totally forgot to put him in here because he wasn't here. And he sees her go by. He's going here. He's going to throw his axe.
Good, I hope he kills her. I don't even care anymore.
Because I don't see him doing non-lethal damage just from the way that he's played. So,
it's very straightforward.
Pretty much.
It's admirable.
So he's gonna throw his hand axe at her.
I'll play!
Oh, bitch is dead.
Oh.
Cut the
Thank you,
head
Graham.
off.
Thank you.
He throws it, and the axe lands in the back of her skull, and it just bleeding. And she's like, at the end, she's like, "Here, girl," and she just goes limp and falls face down.
He's probably like, "Haha, I win!"
Yep. And then he just goes away. He's like, "Ha! We're supposed to kill her, right?" And then he like takes his axe and pulls it out of her skull, kind of wipes it off. Puts it back in his pocket.
Well, I guess I can't.
And he waits for y'all.
Well. Waste that whatnot. She starts digging through her pockets.
Alright, so you find all of your jewels. That, yeah, plus you found. Let's see, I'll tell you. You also find on what you didn't know beforehand. Here.
My signet ring. Ouch. You see.
Alright, so 2 gemstones worth 50 gold pieces each. That was the what that had Weimar, was what Weimar took. And the 45 gold pieces. So you find that's that extra thing that you find. You find your signet ring, you find the necklace.
The gold that was on our person.
Yeah, the gold's on your person. The necklace that Vincent stole, you found that too.
Even before they go off, I reach down and I like try and suck the venom out of the wound for Daisy Eye.
Do a medicine check.
That's disgusting.
Yep.
Yeah, he's definitely stable. And
do I have my medicine kit back?
Yeah, you find the medicine kit.
Like,
and he actually uses
like a tree.
You're out for 4 hours unless somebody gives you some kind of healing. You also find on her person a healing potion that she didn't get a chance to take. She was very scared. There was also some money that you found extra. Not much, but there's a couple of coins. I'll tell you about that later. You find on her personal self 8 gold pieces and 5 silver pieces. She has that short sword and that hand crossbow. She has 4 bolts left.
Does anyone else use crossbows but me?
The bolts are on her, but the hand crossbow is
back up to the back.
Yeah, back there.
I lift up Daisy Eye in a princess carry as emerge from the windmill, bring him down the hill.
Okay.
Vince, I found your fancy amulet. She kind of holds it up.
Ambulance?
The unicorn priestly.
Oh, the holy symbol.
Yep.
Oh, right.
I noticed it on your earlier.
Oh no,
Fine.
that's the thing we found in the temple.
Oh, did we?
Okay, and we're going to take a break.